Welcome to the Lewer box court. We've got more action from the Championship Sunday day of the 2025 Senior Box National Championships. We've got the third place playoff coming up between Kinna's crew and South Australia from the women's section. My name is Lachlan Williams behind the microphone once again, and joining me, as we did in the previous game, CJ McGowan. Hello, CJ.
G'day, how are we doing?
Very good, thank you very much. Really looking forward to this one, the penultimate women's match of the competition. What are your thoughts of this one heading into it?
Oh, I think it's going to be a good, hard game. I know SA are out there, they've got a fair bit to fight for. And Kinna's crew have been fighting with a bit of fun all week. Definitely bringing some fun and excitement to the tournament this year.
Yeah, well, you talk about fun and excitement. I might let you talk us through this one, CJ. You've got the inside word. I
do have a bit of an inside word. I think this face-off is going to be a new and interesting one for us. So definitely going to be a bit of fun and games between Rachel and Megan. Looks like I don't know if we're having a practice run right now. So we are going to be down.
There we go.
And there we are. We've got a game of rock, paper, scissors. There we are. And it looks like the face-off is going to be won by rock, paper, scissors for Rachel Boys. I think that was actually a Megan Kinna win, and she's handed that one over. It's going to be Charlotte Winnan coming up with possession from that pass.
Could have been a touch awkward there if we kept having a few more draws there. Could have spent the first minute and a half trying to find the face-off winner. But that's sort of exemplifies the spirit of this competition, I think, in this match here that we're going to see out there.
There we are. It's going to be a shot and possession game by the goalie there with a pass up the field to Megan Kinna as she brings it into the attack.
So I got Evelyn Sousey for Kinna's crew in the goals, and down the other end we got Elle Payne for South Australia.
Must have been a bit of hidden ball game there. Looked like Megan had the ball and was copping a bit of heat, but didn't actually have it. It was over on the left. And we got a crease dive, but that one's going to be denied. And we were saying before about the spirit, and I think that's the thing I really love about box lacrosse, is the spirit and the sense of community that I feel whenever I'm here. Certainly very different to other forms of lacrosse. I think there's just so much more companionship between teams and a bit of love for box. There we go, shot from Riken to Blitzo, playing for South Australia, one of our Queensland girls that's jumped in today.
Yeah, you've seen Riken a couple of times over the last couple of years, and yeah, certainly one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, so she did play for New Zealand at the recent APAC tournament as well. So unfortunately, they didn't qualify for the World Games this year, but they certainly put up a good hard fight at the APAC.
So you might be able to hear in the effects mic that the wind certainly hasn't settled down in between matches. If anything, it's picked up in intensity. Leaves certainly blowing around quite ferociously behind us. Shot, save from Payne.
It's going to be picked up by Bianca Bellsborough there, taking it behind the goal and attempting to get it up the field. Oh, there we go. Damon coming in to help out as the ball goes loose and just gets it across the halfway line before the 10 seconds expires.
Just turn that one over, but good awareness nonetheless to realise that the clearance clock was counting down. So better to turn the ball over 30 metres up court than your own defensive half.
That's it. There we are. So we got there a feed to Danielle Carey there. It's going to be intercepted by Ashton May off the ground ball there.
So defence is holding up pretty well for both sides at the moment. And
that one's going to be put away.
Just as we say that.
It's put away by Sarah Damon. It is Sarah, isn't it? I know. Yeah, Sarah Damon. Have seen her here the last few years. Certainly, yeah, remember that name from last year. Good to see her coming back.
Opening goal of this one going the way of the South Aussies. So they lead it 1-0. Just under 9 minutes to play
Bit of a face-off win there for Ruby Halloran. Picked up by Taylor Voisey and flicked back to Ruby Halloran there.
So nicely done there from Halloran just to get it to the safe stick of Charlotte Winnan. She's going to wait for some numbers to arrive from the box. Shot clock down to 12 now. The shot comes missing wide, no reset. I don't think the South Australians will get the reset here. Just 2 on the shot clock, so they'll just chuck that one away.
Attempt to feed it down the bottom, but it's going to find the leg of Steph Wilmot and not quite get as low as they hoped.
Once again, nice transition defence from South Australia, getting numbers in the hole. And a good save there from Al Payne. Oh, that feed finds it wide open. Alyssa Camilleri.
That was nicely put away there.
You just see players on Kinna's crew, once you get space like that and an opportunity like that, probably going to convert more times than not.
Nice to see SA put a lot of different names through the face-off throughout the games. Good to see a lot of players get experience doing these. Looks like this one's going to be a bit of a contest. It's going to be won by May and picked up by Damon.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? That especially with these younger players, to get that experience and learning different parts of the game, isn't it, CJ?
Yeah, it's certainly good, and you know, getting a few people through the face-off, it's something that I think a lot of women haven't done. You know, they usually have the draw format for field, so I know I'm quite partial to a face-off, but yeah, I was joined this year by Marina, so she's been in Queensland studying and joining us to play, but she's originally from Norway. She's played in the She-Box tournament over in Prague. A bit of a hard pass there, but it's going to be picked up by Megan Kinna, who's got Bianca Santucci on her left.
Nice little step down. Good save there from Payne. It's going to be South Australia that come up with the rebound. Plenty of pressure straight away on the clearance, and that's forced the turnover. And here they come once again, and they've taken the lead now, courtesy of Lauren Lewis. Actually, yeah, probably further to what you were just talking about, CJ, that I guess in some regards the women's box game, especially here in Australia, somewhat in its infancy, and you know, competitions like these, teams coming out like Kinna's crew, can only be beneficial to. It's a steep learning curve, but one that if you rewind, 24 months to the inaugural Women's Box Championship, the quality of what we're seeing out here compared to then, there'd be a market difference, I would imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, you know, the first year that we came down, I think it was a bit of a level playing field across the states. Obviously, some of the states did struggle a bit with numbers. I know, you know, SA and Queensland. Oh, nice pass up the field there to Taylor Voisey, who's all by herself. Oh, doesn't manage to put that one away, though. But it's going to be picked up by Lawson. And across to Riken. Back to Lawson, into the chest of the goalie, I believe.
Yeah, good save there from Southie, just holding the pipe. That pass asking a bit of her teammates. Nice collect from Santucci. Yeah,
so the women's box growth. So yeah, the first year, you know, struggled for a bit of numbers. I think, you know, some of the states, last year there was certainly a great turnout with everybody vying for their spot on the Australian team for the World Box Lacrosse Championships. But I think this year we've got a few players that went to the World Box Games that aren't here due to, I don't know, injury or other reasons, having so much time off for work. So I think some of the states struggle for numbers, but definitely still a lot of growth and development between all the squads. So it is good to see the level of the competition being lifted. A few more people setting picks and some harder hits coming in.
Daniela Carey takes that one forward for KC, missing wide, so it's Lewis now. No reset, still 15 on the shot clock. Lewis steps back, winds up, shot missing wide again.
Not sure if that one was a shot or a pass that was missed. It looked a bit too wide to be a shot off Megan Kinna. I know she posted a video recently about the fact that, you know, not all shots are successful when you're watching influencers. It was a rather good video she did where she literally showed an entire session And quite good to actually see how many shots she misses as opposed to the reel that ends up coming out with every shot going in, you know.
And talk about shots going in. South Australia are on the board once again.
I think it was Amy Milbank put that one away.
Yeah, tidy finish on the inside pipe there. Just couldn't have placed that much better.
No, that was a good one from Amy Milbank. She's a good lefty. She's been down here the last few years, I believe, so definitely good to see her skills developing and getting that, you know, left shot nice and strong.
So face off won by Kinna's crew. It's Porter that comes up with it. And they're going to carry low through Shimko. Gets the shot off, saved there by Payne. Ball's going to pop out the back now. Camilleri.
Oh, nice intercept there, I think, was it? Who got that one? Oh, intercepted by Sarah McLaughlin. Oh, might see the shot clock expire, the 10 seconds expire here, sorry. Picked up by Fawn Porter. Oh, very tight around the pipe, that one.
Yeah, just underside the bar, bounces back out, but they collect their own work.
Nice
CJ,
BTB.
Your arm's obviously getting a workout here. We're sitting next to a marquee that's about to try and take off over the skies of Altona here.
It's my job to protect the court, I think, at this point.
And Damon's out by herself here. She's got a play down the bottom corner, just decides to hold play up, wait for some reinforcements to arrive.
Got ball with Casey Gowdy up the top. Casey Gowdy's one of the originals from the South Australian squad. Going to get the ball back.
Shot clock counting down to 5, so they're going to have to pull the trigger here. And the shot does come. Not in time, though. Here comes Megan Kinna. Good work on the defensive end from South Australia just to get a number in the face there. And another good save from Payne. Tips that one over. Where's it going to end up here? Through a couple of legs, playing some tunnel ball.
We've got Rebecca Halloran's picked that one up.
That's a lot of Indy Webster out there.
Oh, Ashlyn May is going to be chasing this one.
A big hit there from Ashlyn May. And you can see the care out there. Possibly too much there. She probably needed to go pick up the ground ball before checking in on her opponent. But yeah. The keeper does come here for Kinna's crew, so it's a 6v5 for this possession with the advantage called. Shot and
put away.
Not going to need that penalty. Bianca Santucci.
Nicely put away there by Bianca Santucci.
So the incoming penalty for Ashlyn May will be cancelled by that goal. Ashlyn May, one of several players that we've seen throughout the week, accomplish both in the box and on the field.
She certainly has a powerful shot on her. It's going to be a nice face-off win there. It's flicked out to nobody and going to be picked up by Kinna's crew. And so that's going to be Avery Gert there. Feeds it to the centre and a nice save. I think the keeper thought that one went in, Elle did.
The ball flicked up in the air and it just falls to between a sea of red jerseys and no one is able to collect it. So it's going to be Camilleri that takes it out for Kinna's crew. Pretty full shot clock here to play with. Wind up the shot. Good save again from Payne, but the rebound unfortunate. Good double save. And here comes South Australia if they can get it forward.
Milbank trying to bring it out again. Is she going to get it over? She sees Rachel Boys up top. Rachel Boys are just going to slow it down and wait for numbers. We've got Charlotte Winnan cutting through the centre there. Oh, nice shot. Straight into the keeper, unfortunately. It's going to be a reset, though, so...
I wouldn't mind seeing a nice long possession here from South Australia. That's what they're going to look to do. Just keep some possession, get the ball around now. Charlotte Winnan can't leave a player like her with free hands like that, but body in the way stops the shot.
What do we got there? What was this one? Did anybody see the shot clock? I think it was a shot clock.
I think there are potentially too many on for Kinna's crew, so
So, and whatever that was, I didn't quite catch, but yeah, it was going to be SA bringing on the power play and see what Kinna's crew can do with the zone. Sorry, the man down defense. For those not too familiar with the game that are watching their friends. Should be tipped off the stick there. So that one's going to be a turnover. Be picked up by Finch Philbrook there. As she waits for numbers to come along, obviously trying to run down this penalty clock before they do too much with it.
So into the final minute of the first quarter. Game clock is inside the penalty clock, so they will be a player down at the break should they not concede for the next 35 seconds. Kinna's crew. Shimko just carries past, well, nearly took on one, decides to carry out. Camilleri down low. So set up for a little crease dive effort here.
Santucci's going to be coming in. Gets the pass, but taking a bit of heat there.
So 10 on the game clock, 5 on the shot clock. Camilleri won't get the reset. So South Australia will get 3 seconds to get the ball to the end if they want to try and get a shot here. But I don't think Charlotte Winnan will. Just in the nick of time, the hooter for Kinna's crew. And, well, they are right in this one, Kinna's crew. It's 3-2 at the first break. And South Australia will start with the player advantage in the second term. Don't have that penalty clock. Here we go. 38 seconds left on that penalty. We'll be back for the second quarter very shortly. Back here, second quarter, about to get underway. Kinna's crew leads South Australia 3-2 after the first term. 38 seconds remaining on the penalty for Kinna's crew. So South Australia, a slight chance here to try and equalise on the power play. Lachlan Williams joined by CJ McGowan.
Hello.
What do you think about that first term, CJ?
I think it's a good game. We're certainly quite warm out there, and I think both players are playing a pretty smart game, trying to look after the ball when they've got it, and Certainly looks like they're having a bit of fun out there.
Now,
Charlotte Winnan just copping a trip there before the game even gets started.
now I don't know if you've had any other mail, CJ. Was it just a start of the game, paper, scissors, rock, or are we doing it to start every quarter? Doesn't look like it, but...
Oh, I don't know. No, it looks like we're going to be doing this one for real. That's going to be a win for Megan Kinna, picked up by Meekwon Tolpin. Meekwon Tolpin, bit of a personal hero of mine after watching her at the World Games. Certainly a very solid player. Oh.
A little B2B.
Yeah, I thought she had the ball, but she didn't actually have the ball. She dropped it before going for it, so. Okay, see if we can get another one. Oh, that one looks like it's hit a sore spot. I don't think there's much padding in that section. Taylor Voice is going to be getting off the field for that one.
And well, with that shot, KC are back to even strength, 5v5 out there now.
Ball's up top with Gowdy, passed over to May. And we're going to see that powerful outside shot. Seen that one quite a few times. Fawn Porter with a one-handed pass. Finch Philbrook heading down. Does not manage to put that one away, but 2 saves for the keeper there.
Yeah, it's good defensive pressure there from South Australia, just keeping the heat on down court. Might not have been able to defend the shot, but just at least affect it.
Yeah, Bianca Santucci's going to come up with that ball.
Strong cut through the crease.
Shot clock's not quite giving us much info at the moment, but I'm sure the refs have got a count on that. Yeah, it's going to be going back to South Australia as they head towards their attack.
Indy Webster just going to hold things up.
With the help of Rebecca Halloran up high there.
Across to Charlotte Winnan, skips across to Ashla May, like we've seen earlier. Oof. Not afraid to let one loose, but a good stick there from Porter. That's the shot clock violation, so it's going to go the way of Kinna's crew here.
Yeah, so we got ball being brought up there by Jessica Benning.
Cutters come from, it's a really nice bounce pass cross crease.
Yeah, picked up by Hannah Foxcroft, but didn't manage to go in, so got her own rebound, and going to see the ball out with Lauren. Oh, nice little pop pass there. Doesn't manage to find the stick if it's intended.
And May puts the Jets on. She got 1v1 here.
Denied by the keeper on that occasion, unfortunately. We got a nice up court clear to Meekwon Tolpin.
I was about to say that's nearly Lacrosse at its best right there. Just a little fumble there from Fawn Porter, but they will keep the ball, Kinna's crew. Here comes Megan Kinna. Good save again from Payne.
She's going to pick up her own rebound there. And hang out behind the goal and look for her options.
Don't think there was a reset there. It's not going to matter because the ball does fall to Payne.
Going to be brought up by Steph Wilmot. So Steph's a Queensland player as well, just like Riken, that stepped in to play for SA today, helping bump up their numbers. Good to give those young players an extra opportunity. So Riken and Steph also played in the Commonwealth Cup. We were talking in the 3v4 men's game earlier about some of the young players there that were playing in that. And on the Tuesday night, we had the exhibition match of some Australian juniors playing Kinna's crew. Good to give our youngsters an opportunity with that. And yeah, certainly good opportunity for all of our players to get just more game experience under their belts. And that one's going to be put away by Hannah Gert.
Yeah, really nice finish, but even better than that was the pick up off the shoelaces on the move as well. So pass down court wasn't fantastic, but took it all in her stride. Really nice take and a nice finish as well. Kinna's crew move ahead by 2 now. It's
going to be an interesting face, this one. We've got Ruby Halloran and Meekwon Tolpin. slight size differential on these
a
two.
mismatch potentially, but
Should be good fun, I think, if Ruby can win this one. I don't think her teammates are going to stop hearing about it for quite some time. And there we are. Didn't win the face, but did get that possession.
Big hit right in front of us in the commentary position.
Yeah, that one's knocked my drink bottle off the boards there. And balls with Lauren Lewis out in the attacking zone.
Shot, I think, just copped a little tip there, sends it wide. Back at the top, Lewis, back on the right this time. Saved from Payne, we'll get the reset. Just nice ball movement there, couldn't collect, but backed up by Lewis, gets down to the left again this time. Shot denied by Payne once more. Should be racking up the saves at the moment, Al Payne.
It's a nice pass out there to Andrew. It's going to be taken back to offense, but under a bit of pressure there from Shimko, who is going to gain possession.
Little shovel just falls in between two teammates.
Going to be picked up by Spooner there. Taking the hit, another shovel pass.
So falls to Charlotte Winnan. She's not afraid of letting one loose. On the left, good save again.
Nice shot there from Rebecca Halloran. It's good to see Beck out there. I don't know how many goals she's gotten this year, but I know last year she managed to put quite a few away. Definitely has a powerful shot.
The wind-up shot just missing. Still plenty of time on the shot clock, but it'll be Kinna's crew that come away with it, and it's Gert all by herself once again. Up top to Shimko. A nice little swim move past one. Good defense there to hold her up.
Will's going to be there with Hannah Foxcroft. That one sounded like it hit the goalie's pads quite hard.
And here comes South Australia.
Yeah. Nice run. And that one's going to be put away. I think SA are quite happy with that one.
Yeah, very happy about that one. I think Bianca Billsborough the one on the end of that. Just a nice fast break finish. And giving KC a bit of a taste of their own medicine, I think, getting at the back and some numbers into the fast break position.
This one looks like a bit of a more even match. We've got Ashton going up against Meekwan.
It's nicely done by May, wins it to herself. Great face-off possession win.
Feed up to Charlotte Winnan's going to pull it out and pass it over. It'll land in the stick of Casey Gowdy. Bit of help there from Lawson. Been watching Lawson this week. She's certainly not afraid to get physical and get her stick out there.
Nicely transitioned from Megan Kinna.
He fed over to Daniela Carey. And denied by the keeper.
Collects her own shot there. Early shot, no reset there, so about 20 left on the shot clock for Kinna's crew. Here comes Megan Kinna. Pass one, little underhand shot, saved by Payne again.
And lands in the stick of Casey Gowdy on the rebound. She's going to look for numbers of support there.
Sends it up to Indy Webster, now to Bledsoe.
Over to Damon.
The wind up, step down, shot missing wide, no reset. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that would have been just about the play of the week there if Charlotte Winnan had hit the back of the cage there. Fantastic take and shot, but nicely defended from Kinna's crew.
So Mackenzie Shimko with that one. She's been left wide open, and she is going to use every little bit of that space and find the back of the net.
Yeah, really nice work there from Kinna's crew. back on the board, extend that lead to 2 once again. 3.5 left in this second term.
In the face, we've got Ruby Haller and Mekon Tolpin again. I think this is going to be my favourite matchup. I was saying before, Mekon Tolpin, a bit of a hero of mine after watching her at the Worlds. Very solid player. I think there was quite a few highlight reels that used the shot of Bia Cameron running in as Mekon was transitioning to attack, and Bia's come in to try and lay the hit, and Mekon's just sent her flying. So that one's put away by Mekon as well. So he must have heard us talking about her and decided to do something good.
Her first of the game adds her name to a list of KC scorers, and that's 2 in a row for them. Lead out to 3 now. And it's going to be, Megan Kinna couldn't reel that one in. Maybe an uncharacteristic ground ball miss, but just keeps hustling and ends up with it.
Yeah, there's a bit of fumble getting the ball out on the face-off there, I think. Just meant the stick wasn't quite ready for the ground ball pickup. Oh, into the boot of the keeper.
Great 1v1 save there from Al Payne. Came out to meet her and made the save.
That was another save there by the sounds of it. Al Payne getting a bit excited. Loving the stats for today.
And just asked a bit much of there, the wide open pass down to Porter. Far too much space and finds the back of the cage. So KC just capitalising on the momentum that they've got at the moment. CJ just, starting to, I guess, show their experience and their class, aren't they?
Yeah, certainly eking out a little bit there. This one's going to be that's a win for Rachel Boys there. Picked up by Taylor Boise, who's under heat. Straight to goal. And unfortunately denied by the keeper. Looks like Rachel Boys is maybe going to get this rebound. Or
there is a KC player out by their lonesome. It's Lewis out by herself down low if they can get the ball there.
So Jessica Benning picking up that ground ball, looking at her options. I think Milbank got to stick to that one. Daniela Carey saw net there, but gap quickly closed, so she pulled it out. She's going again.
Another good save.
Denied. Lauren Lewis passing to the top. Oh, this is Camilleri under heat. Got Lawson up top looking for her options. Hasn't got too much support there yet. Looks like she's going to have a go at putting that one away.
Couple of good looks from that spot in the last couple of minutes for South Australia, just unable to capitalise.
And we've got Finch Philbrook bringing the ball back to the offensive zone for Kinna's crew. It's a nice draw and dump. Unfortunately, Lauren Lewis didn't quite have the ball in her stick before putting that one away, and unfortunately picked up again by SA.
And again, shot denied by Evelyn Siasi.
Be nice to see SA slow it down a little bit in attack. I think that's one thing. Even in Queensland, we talk about doing, but we don't really tend to do it. We get a little bit excited when we see a bit of net and take that shot.
So 2v1 here. Ashlyn May just fakes one way and ends up pulling the trigger herself. But once again, save from Siasi. Yeah, you're right. It probably ends up in they're playing a lot of long defensive ends, aren't they, CJ?
Yeah, especially second quarter with that long gate certainly wears your players down a little bit. So it's definitely good to take a bit of extra time if you can, get your players a bit of rest. Behind the back pass there, found the stick of Finch Philbrook, but didn't quite want to stay in there.
So down in the final 10 seconds of the quarter. Foxcroft will have to pull the trigger soon here, will KC, and pull the trigger they do. Nice shot there from
Mackenzie Shimko, that one was. Nicely put away.
With 3 seconds left on the quarter clock.
Always like doing the face-off with the 3 seconds to go. You have the hope of being able to get something happening quite quickly there, you know.
I saw one from the Vic boys the other day, and I reckon it was about 1.5 seconds. Aaron Aldred flicked it straight to the advantage of Caleb Paul, I think it was, and put it in the back of the net. That, yeah, possibly under 2 seconds, yeah, nice and fast. But we'll see what we've got here.
See if they can do it. What have we got?
And I think there was a bit of a break there from Camilleri, and that should mark the end of the first half here.
It's like everyone's a bit confused. They know they're close to the quarter. I think they thought that was going to be it. If they just fumbled the face, they could run it down. So bit of a wind-up shot there from Ruby, but I think that found the leg of Charlotte Winnan, unfortunately, and not the net.
It doesn't look too appreciative of that one, Charlotte Wynn. Big smile on her face, though. So it's going to be an 8-3 lead at the main break to Kinna's crew. South Australia competing very hardly at the moment, but it's the 5-goal advantage to the visiting side. What's stood out for you so far, CJ?
Today, I think, I think SA have really come together over the week. And I think it's great to see, you know, they're welcoming the Queensland players into their squad, certainly sharing the ball around with everyone. And definitely looking like they're a bit warm. But I think the grit from the SA team, they're certainly not letting up and giving Kinna's crew has run as much as they can. So, you know, sitting at 8-3 at the halftime, I think that's a pretty good score. Trying to remember the score from the other day. I think it was in the high teens or the 20s or something. I think maybe 1 or 2 to SA that game. So certainly having 3 at halftime is a bit better than that. I could be wrong, of course. It's a big week when you're out there playing, and the brain does tend to blur numbers a bit. But I think it was something like that. So definitely good to see 3 on the board for SA at the halftime.
For sure. Well, we're going to take a quick break over the halftime break. We'll catch you for the third quarter coming up in about 10 minutes' time. Welcome back. Second half about to get underway at the Lewer box court here in Melbourne. It's Kinna's Crew that lead at 8-3 at after 2 quarters over South Australia in the women's third place playoff. Lachlan Williams joined by CJ McGowan once again.
Hello.
What do you think we can expect for the second half coming up here, CJ? Any thoughts?
Oh, what are we going to see? What are we going to see? I think we're going to see a few more goals, a few more hits, and a hell of a lot of fun.
It sounds like 3 pretty good boxes to tick, I reckon. So back to the middle we go. It's
nicely flicked out by Meekwan there, but looks like it's going to be picked up by Taylor Boise if she can get it in her stick. Oh.
Still a little bit frustrated with herself there, and has turned it over. So it's going to be Kinna's Crew that get the first meaningful possession of the second half.
There's a ball out there with Gert. Looks like we're going to play the hidden ball game.
And it didn't quite work with a little fumble there. It is going to stay at the top with Gert. I think, no, we've seen a changing goalkeeper.
BTB pass there.
We've got Kira Voicey between the pipes for the South Aussies. Change down the other end as well. We've got Candice McDowell for Kinna's Crew.
Balls with Lawson there. Looks like she's running towards the goal. Unfortunately finds the chest of the keeper. Ashton May. Over to Damon. Back to May.
Feed out behind, collected by Wynn. Still plenty of time on the shot clock, 15 to play with. Good cover from McDowell early on, and South Australia will be looking to get numbers back to cover this fast break.
Yep.
Do so successfully.
Yeah, a bit of pressure there for Lauren Lewis. Going to get a nice pick from Hannah Foxcroft and going to take it in, but unfortunately not able to put it away on that instant.
Second chance opportunity, not wasting any time letting that one fly is Camilleri. This one's going to trickle away, and is it going to sit up for Indy Webster? Yes, it certainly will.
We're going to pick this one up. Oh,
just couldn't quite get that one as it was running away from her.
Would have been a nice fast break opportunity there.
No harm done. They'll get the numbers back out there and get a pretty full shot clock to play with. Nice cut through the middle, but sticks in the way, denying South Australia on this occasion.
And yeah, picked up from the centre there by Fawn Porter. Gets it down to attack, and is she going to... Thought she might have gone for goal then, but she is going to wait and pass that one off.
And I think that couldn't have been the full 30.
That cannot be the full 30.
Just a shot clock little error there, but no grace from the referees. They say, well, the clock was the clock and play to it. So that's meant that Ashla May is out by herself here.
Yep. Oh, straight into the stick of the keeper. And passed up to Gert.
Good save there from Kira Voicey, keeping that one out.
Like bit of a contest for the ball down the bottom here. Picked up by Lauren Lewis. Nice little feed there, but unfortunately didn't quite land in the stick, and it's going to be picked up as a ground ball by Ruby Halloran.
Oh, and a big hit there from Ruby Halloran, but straight back to her feet. That's what you'll want to see. Ruby
Halloran sure is tough. I've watched her take some hits over her time and certainly gets back up again. There you go, Meekwan Tolpin with the pass to Mackenzie Shimko, who's going to take the big wind up, but unfortunately doesn't manage to put it away.
So Foxcroft, the boys tried the little one hand on the stick, but ended up getting face mask only. It's not going to matter. Hannah Foxcroft, bit of a tongue twister, hits the back of the net. That will cancel the upcoming penalty. First goal of the second half for Kinna's Crew. 9-3, they lead it.
So we're going to have May and Ashton May and Mequon Tolpin taking the face-off in the centre. Where's this one going to go? Looks like it's sort of popped out between the two without a real win there. Who's going to get that possession?
I'd love to have seen a couple more red jerseys get in there to help get that ground ball, but in the end it's Kinna's crew that come up with it.
So Bianca Santucci with the ball. So Bianca Santucci, following her, social media feeds, looks like she's sort of back playing lacrosse for the first time in a couple of years at this tournament. Certainly not looking rusty at all out there. Yeah, one's going to find the stick of the keeper.
Kira Voicey's got Indy Webster and another big push there.
Yeah, not the best pass option, I think, when someone's under that much pressure, but always a good attempt. Taylor Voisey's going to come out with the ball there. Nice little dodge around Mackenzie Shimko. And finds the stick of Charlotte Winnan.
Yeah, did it nicely there to get it to safety in the front half.
Charlotte Winnan's waiting for a bit of help, finds it in Lawson. Lawson's got Riken. Feeds it down. Oh, nice little feed back to the centre. And we've got Lawson finds the back of the goal. And I think SA is very, very happy with that one, with a bit of a celebration going on.
Yeah, every right to be happy about that. That's high quality box lacrosse right there, and a tidy, tidy finish finding the bottom corner.
Lots of passes, good to see the stick skills getting up there. Nice little cut to the centre. It's going to be picked up by Fawn Porter out of the face-off there. Feeds it to Hannah Foxcroft.
Nicely done there by Kira Voicey to keep that one out. Under pressure straight away. Voicey's going to have to collect this one. Got a player in Damon Mido by herself at the halfway line. Gets it there.
It's like Kinna's crew have got numbers down in defence ready for this one.
Yeah, they're happy just to concede that clearance. Wait for them in the back half, and only 10 seconds to play with on the shot clock now. So May's just going to wind up, fake inside, get to the left. Good cover there. It's been taken here by Avery Gert. Got support up court, and how quickly did they get that down the other end?
Always get a bit excited when I see Mequon with the ball, and I wonder if she's going to run it up and knock some players down as she goes. There we go. It's going to be Finch Philbrook with the ball, taking a bit of heat from SA.
Halfway line closing in here. Nicely done there by Voicey.
There he goes. Back with Finch Philbrook. Passes it down without looking, straight to another player, and they're just going to pop it into the bottom corner there as the shot clock expires.
Kinna's crew dished it out over the last few days. Taylor Voicey probably getting one back there a little bit there, CJ.
Yeah, Taylor Voisey not afraid to lay a hit. Actually met Taylor Voisey at Unisport Nationals up in Queensland and the Gold Coast 2 years ago. Saw her play at Unisport in a mixed non-contact competition, and had a bit of a conversation with her, and I said, look, I really think you need to play box lacrosse. And that's all she wrote. Now we've got the whole Voisey family involved, which is excellent.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
I like to think, anytime we get the opportunity to talk and see players that show a bit of promise and get them involved in box, seeing women play contact and really coming out with the love for it is certainly quite exciting. So when I saw Taylor Voisey at the next tournament, I did regret my decision to talk her into playing, because she can certainly lay a good hit. So Taylor Voisey went to Canada last year and played a bit over there. So I don't know if she played in the tournament, the exhibition game Tuesday night against Kinna's crew. I'm not too sure on all the players for that one, as I was still on my plane here. But I would not be surprised if she did.
Here comes South Australia. They're 2-on-1 now. Lawson goes herself, and good save from McDowell, but do we have a penalty coming?
I think it was it in the it can't have been in the crease. Must have been. Oh, maybe it was fed back to the keeper or something. Not too sure, but no penalties. Just going to be an SA ball and a reset on the clock. So Steph Wilmot with the ball is going to pass it up to Ryken. He's weighing up her options. Swaps to the left. Nice shot there from Spooner. Doesn't find the back of the net, unfortunately, and that's going to be passed up the court to Hannah Gert.
Just managed to get out the back on a few occasions, but this time it's going to... Well, it's a little bit stiff. I thought that just bounced in.
I certainly don't think McLaughlin had possession there, but, you know, the refs have the final decision on these things, so... Unfortunately, a bit of a loose pass there.
Halfway line looms, but Shimko keeps it in the front portion. 15 on the shot clock for Kinna's crew.
Bit of a screen there. Unfortunately, the intention isn't quite clear, and ball's going to bobble around a bit. Finds the stick of Bianca Billsborough, who's going to attempt to get it out, but just decides to get it up the court, I think.
Yeah, probably the smart move in the end was had 3 black jerseys in front of her to get past. Said, oh, I don't know about that. Just get it as far away as possible.
Nice little break.
Now, there hasn't been a shot clock reset here, so there's only 10 on the count, but there will have to be more than that for Kinna's crew. Let's wait.
Looks like the refs are counting it there. They got the hands going.
Won't matter. The Kinna's crew will pull the trigger before the clock expires anyway.
Billsborough bringing it up again. There we go. Taylor Voice is going to find that ground ball. Nice little spin there. Gets around Gert to Winnan. Winnan's going to take a shot. But unfortunately, doesn't go the way of SA.
So just the 1 goal apiece so far in this quarter. And nicely done there from South Australia to force the clearance clock violation. Ashlyn May, no one comes at her, so...
She did not hold back. She picked that one up and she was off to the races there.
And capitalises, gets the ball across to Charlotte Winnan and South Australia. Well, that's their 5th of the match. They reel the margin back to 4 and they're officially in front for the quarter. 2-1.
Excellent job. Sometimes taking those small wins is the best you can do in some circumstances. So winning a quarter is winning a quarter.
Like you said, CJ, just Ashlyn May wasted no time to get that ball and go. And you'll love to see that, just an awareness of the game and a knowledge of the rules and making the most of it.
Nice check there from Megan Kinna onto Ruby Halloran. Just gets the ball loose. And Megan Kinna picks it up and was going to go to goal, but decided to slow it down a little bit. Finds the stick of Camilleri. Over to Fawn Porter. Picked up by SA on the rebound, but then taken back by Kinna's crew. And that one is going to find the back of the net from Mackenzie Shimko.
Goal number 3 for Mackenzie Shimko in this match. Just over 1.5 minutes left in the 3rd term. Of course, make sure you stay tuned to the Australian Lacrosse Network YouTube channel throughout the afternoon. We've got the 2 championship deciders coming up later today. Next up, we've got Victoria, the Redeem team, trying to find their way back to a national championship, taking on South Australia.
It's going to be an over and back there. McKinna's crew ball's going to go the way of SA. I think May's going to take her time with this one and wait for the team to be there to support her. Nice little cut in from Lawson.
Good early shot as well. Just I don't think she got the reset there, so still 20 on the shot clock.
Nice that they got the rebound off the back wall and they still gain possession. So there we go. Damon's going to find the back of the net.
Goal number 2 for Sarah Damon today, and South Australia, they're putting on a good show in this 3rd quarter.
Certainly are making it very interesting for us. Looks like we got the Ruby Halloran Mequon Tolpin match up again.
see as the players head off for their rotations. There's some huffing and puffing. It is getting quite warm out there at the moment.
Certainly not envious of, you know, being in the shade here as opposed to out there.
Not at all.
I got Mequan's going to do a bit of a roll there, takes a hit and finds the back of the net. You can see why she's my hero, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was going to stop her there. She had her sights only for the goal.
Certainly had a bit of a chat with Mequan earlier in the week. Got a bit of a mutual friend over in the US. There's a group over there called Lacrosse Barriers. Quite a few of these girls are connected with them and do a bit of work through Lacrosse Barriers, which is an all abilities program. One's going to be a ball for SA by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome, CJ, and yeah, it sounds like a fantastic program.
So I got Bianca Santucci, number 4 on Kinna's crew, actually bought me a baseball cap from them, so always good to have a bit of merch and do a bit of rep. And that one's going to be back to Kinna's crew, and it's going to be the end of the quarter.
So, bit of confusion, I think, amongst the South Australians of how long was left in the quarter, but it's going to be an 11-6 lead to Kinna's crew with 1 quarter left in this 3rd place playoff.
I think that's one of those play to the whistle moments, and yeah, there we go.
Definitely. We're going to take a short break and be back with you for the final quarter very shortly. All right, welcome back here. 1 quarter remaining in our third place women's playoff match between Kinna's crew and South Australia. Lachlan Williams, joined by CJ McGowan, and I think we're going to see something a little bit unique here once again. We saw a unique face-off to start the match.
Yeah.
CJ, and what are we about to see here?
I'm not too sure, but it looks like we've got the goalie coming in for the face-off, but I don't know that stick is legal for it, so unless they were going to give the goalie a normal stick, maybe they could get away with it that way, but looks like she's been denied and sent to the box. As I said, Kinna's crew love to have a bit of a giggle, and they've definitely brought some fun to this tournament, so it's been lovely having them here, and excellent bunch of players. Definitely would like to have them back again.
Yeah, awesome. And I think we just heard the South Australians maybe come to some sort of agreement, so maybe we'll see another crack at the goalie v goalie face-off. We'll wait and see. But it's Kinna's crew that get the first possession of the final term. Nice move inside.
SA were on a tight defense there, but yeah, player managed to get loose and got the pass, but unfortunately couldn't get the shot off.
Another good save there from Kira Voicey. Done a good job since coming on after half-time.
Going to be back in the sticks of Kinna's crew and passed over Lauren Lewis over there. Hannah Gert down to Hannah Foxcroft.
Nice check to dispossess there from Taylor Voicey.
Voicey taking a bit of heat, unfortunately flicks it out and finds the stick of Mackenzie Shimko, who puts it away.
And just clinical when she gets in those positions, isn't she? Certainly able to pick her spots nicely.
Yeah, it was definitely a nice shot there.
Approaching 11:30 Melbourne time now. It does feel like it has warmed up a couple of degrees in the last 15 minutes or so.
So face-off win there for Ruby Halloran, unfortunately picked up by number 9 for Kinna's crew, which is Florian Bach. Oh, and that one's going to be put in the back of the net by Brooklyn.
It's about as unlucky as they get for Kira Voicey, off the inside of the bar, off the back, and then into the back of the net.
I think Brooklyn made that one look easy and almost ran off a bit surprised at how easy that was to put in the back of the net there. Definitely happy with herself though.
So Megan Kinna and Ashlyn May again in the middle. It's going to be a break on KC.
May's going to flick it over to Taylor Boise. He's going to pass it back. There we go. Milbank on the left there, flicks it back to May. He's going to look for the stick of Damon, but doesn't quite find it. He's going to bounce around a bit. And we're going to be picked up by Bianca Santucci, taking a bit of heat there though. But she looks like she's going to manage to get it out and into the stick of Fawn Porter.
Got help at the top, just missing that one, so it's going to be an over and back violation.
It's going to be an SA ball as they transition back into their attacking end. There we go, it looks like is Beck Halloran going to pick this one up. And so Beck Halloran has gotten a goal this tournament. She got a goal against Queensland. And she definitely has a powerful shot on her.
Shot denied from McDowell, and Benning just holds it up, gets it across to safety. A pass from Shimko, maybe uncharacteristically wide there.
I think the heat might be getting to a few people out there. Kinna's crew had the late game against Queensland last night, so I know I didn't get much sleep, so I can't imagine that they did, so they're all probably a little bit tired out there. Not that they're showing it too much, though.
And it can be a long week, can't it, CJ? And especially yesterday, temperatures getting into the high 30s. And nicely done there.
Into the stick of Casey Gowdy and into the back of the net there. And don't they love it? Casey Gowdy very proud of that one, as she well should be.
Just took that one high, moved low and rolled that in. Nice finish.
It's going to be Ruby Haller and Mequan Tolpin taking the centre. That was going to be a win for Ruby Halloran. But unfortunately picked up by Kinna's crew again. Daniela Carey out the side there. Up to Mequan Tolpin. Oof. I think that one was off one of the players there. Mequan Tolpin's going to get the rebound, but no reset. Going to be back with Kira Boise, the goalie, this quarter.
She's got help from Ashlyn May down the forward half, gets it there safely.
Ashlyn May's about to take a bit of heat. Just shrugs that one off and pass it over to Rebecca Halloran, who gives it back. We got Riken. 4 seconds on the shot clock. What are they going to do with it? I think the shot clock's going to expire there. It's going to be... So we got ball with Brooklyn again. Brings it up the field. Has a tendency to make everything look easy, Brooklyn does. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a loose pass there. Can they keep it in? That's going to be an over and back there. Ball's going to go back to SA in their offensive half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so probably what you mentioned, Sergio. I think, yeah, maybe just the heat in the long week. Just catching up with a couple of plays that... Just a couple of errors slipping in here and there. But no error there. That's a nice take there from Gowdy, but a good save from McDowell.
Lauren Lewis sneaking out the top there, but she's got Lawson there ready to steal.
I think shove pretty fair and square in the back there of Lawson, so it's going to be another power play chance for South Australia. Haven't seen too many penalties in this match.
Yeah, so I think with that one, I believe the player has to have possession for like a second or like a good couple of seconds before you can lay a hit on. So I think that's what that one's for. I said end of the long week, so it gets a little bit rusty in the brain. But I do vaguely remember that. You got to make sure they're settled before you hit them too much. But see what SA can do with this power play.
So you think that May and Winnan might be the danger shooters from the top?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I think that's going to be another penalty there for the same thing. We could see a 5v3 if SA can't get a goal off this one. We've got 4 seconds, 3, nothing to lose here. Here's the second that shot clock expires, we're going to get that penalty served. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 for SA.
So about a minute and a half left on that first penalty. So pretty decent stretch on the two players up here for South Australia.
Looks like Kinna's are going to run a one low, 2 high defense on the 5v3.
I think I know probably the big dangers across the top from May and Winnan on the shooters.
I think you definitely want to make sure you're sort of covering those 2 off.
Just giving up that bottom corner at the moment.
And they're creeping in. And May's going to put that one under the armpit of the keeper. What a shot.
Yeah, really nicely done there from Ashlyn May just to ride off the goalie and into the back of the net. Really good work. That releases the first penalty for Kinna's crew.
See if we can get another one on this power play.
So far today, including the first men's third place playoff, we've seen pretty good power play conversion across the board. Another success there for South Australia. See if that translates for the remainder of the day.
There we go, another win for Ruby Halloran there. Got the initial clamp, but lots of SA numbers at the ball there, but it didn't seem like anybody really wanted to pick it up until Casey Gowdy decided she was going to.
Playing hockey with it briefly there, but it's ended up out the back for South Australia. Still got the player advantage.
Casey Gowdy's going to wait for numbers and set this power play up. Doesn't look like they're rushing it. They're going to take their time and have a look and see what they're going to do with it. Casey to Charlotte. Back to Casey. Over to May. Across to Charlotte with Casey in the centre.
3 on the shot clock, so they're going to have to try and get the reset here. Can't get the ground ball. And Kinna's
Absalom
crew.
Lewis. Sarah McLaughlin dropping straight back into D. Doesn't miss a beat there. Oh, and a beautiful save there off the elbow of the keeper.
Kinna's
SA got
crew.
to get this across that halfway line.
Yeah, really good forward pressure there from Kinna's crew.
There you go. Kinna's crew starting an attack with a fresh 30.
And they've only got 30 seconds left on the penalty to kill now, so there'll be about 8 seconds left on that Kinna's penalty at the end of this possession.
Looks like they're going to play a little bit of passy-catchy.
Yeah, pretty happy to run this possession down, I think.
Oh, that one's gone into the leg there. I think she's feeling it a little bit. Sometimes takes a second to really feel it. Can be brought up into attack by Rachel Boys. And going even.
As we said, nice and warm out here, so at least it's not the cold that stings those ones. Playing the Vic Box season here, you can get some cold Thursday and Friday evenings here in Melbourne.
I was down for a couple of games last year in the Melbourne Box League at the end of 2024, and I absolutely know what you're talking about. I did soak one to my knee, and had a beautiful, beautiful bruise. Very colourful, very, very big. Oh, and there's Ruby Halloran just going to knock down Gert there.
Yeah, nicely done. Held her own. Just got nice and low. 4 minutes left in this final quarter.
I do always love to see Ruby Halloran out there showing that size really does not matter.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go.
So May's going to get it to Blitzo on a fresh South Australia possession. Back to May. 15 on the shot clock. Halloran looks low. Good save from McDowell. Keeps it as well. He's going to just heave that one down court to pretty much no one in particular. It's a pass-to-pass with the keeper. And Voicey tries to look for Taylor Voicey.
But finds Bianca Santucci instead.
Said it before, a bit of tennis just there.
Yeah. It's like Kinna's crew just waiting for some numbers. Nice little dodge there from Shimko. Acts like she's not looking, but she knows exactly where those defenders were.
Nice stick in the way there from the South Aussies. And can they get away here? McLaughlin might have copped one in the helmet there. Play allowed to continue.
I think that one was on the stick, but
just on the stick, just didn't
depend.
dispossess.
Yeah, it depends what the ref saw, I think, but
And the inside out just unsuccessful from Van Kloffnet there.
a nice little behind the back pass from Meekwan. Saved by the goalie though, all over it. Unfortunately, a bit of a long pass there. Missed Bianca Billsborough.
And really good work there from Charlotte Winnan. Just put on the afterburners to make that ground ball. Gets the shot. Deserved a goal there. Did all the hard work off the ball, and that's what so much of this game is. It's not what you do when you've got it. It's what you do when you don't.
There we go. Nice look from Bianca Santucci there. Gets the pass from the keeper. Finds the stick of her teammate, and her teammate pops it away. It didn't quite catch
Fly
who
around
that
the
was.
back, hitting the back of the net there, and you dare say by the celebration could be one of her first of the week, potentially.
Definitely well earned. That was beautiful positioning. Drag and dump from Bianca there. Florian just snuck in.
Teammates pretty happy with that one, and they're going to keep her out there trying to look for some more. 14-8 now the lead to Kinna's crew.
We've got Alyssa Camilleri and Ashlyn May going for the face-off on this one. Just got just over 2 minutes left on the game clock, and Ashlyn May is going to win that face-off. Oh, unfortunately, a bit of a cuddle happening in the centre, and Hannah Foxcroft is going to bring that back into the offensive zone.
Runs down the channel. No one forces anything from her, so it gets the shot off. Good save from Voicey again. Here's Taylor Voicey. And a bit happening
going to go for it.
Bit happening off ball. I think maybe a bit of a hold potentially off ball.
Looks like Ashton May might be going to the penalty box. Let's see what we've got there. Can't quite see what the signals are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
looks like a hold.
Hold on Ashlyn May. Probably should have been the whistle rather than the hand in the air. South Australia did have the ball there, but it's been a long week for some of our officials potentially as well.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of training that sort of goes on as well. So sometimes, you know, refs can't be infallible while they're learning. And I think it's wonderful of the players that they just sort of didn't argue with that one and they just let the ref make the call that, you know, might not have been the right one in the moment. But I think everybody's out there doing their best, and certainly good to see some fresh blood coming in to officiate the box tournament.
Yeah, definitely agree.
The ball with SA Casey Gowdy up the top here. Just over a minute left in the game. Balls with Boise. Down to Lawson. Charlotte winning. And she puts it away. Going to bring SA to 9. Some big celebrations there. Love a pre-planned Sally.
Yeah, fantastic work there from the South Aussies. And when you move that ball, things can happen. It's exactly what took place there.
It's pretty chuffed this year. I actually I did my own Sally for the first time. Every time I score a goal, I normally put my head down and walk off like a bit embarrassed. But yeah, this year I was like, no, I'm gonna do some
Make the most
Sallies.
of it.
Yeah, bit of a cool breeze coming in.
Yeah, much welcome, I would think.
Yeah, it feels like someone just turned the aircon on to full bore.
I'm sure these players would be having an ironic chuckle with just about 30 seconds left in this game before the breeze kicks in.
Yeah.
Winning. Got 15 on the shot clock, 25 on the game clock.
Gonna get a pass over to Gowdy. Is Gowdy going to see the net? Oh, just a little bit wide there, but she's going to get her own rebound. Nice little, there we go, was a pass to Charlotte, so it's going to end up there with the keeper. About 12 seconds left.
So you'd think one last chance here for Kinna's crew to try and impact the scoreboard. Pass, knocked down.
We got Fawn Porter's going to pick it up. Oh.
And that's going to be that. It's a 14-9 win to Kinna's crew. They take out the third place in a match that was played with great spirit. Some great effort on both ends of the court. I think South Australia can walk away with that one with their heads held high. CJ?
I think they absolutely should hold their heads high. Definitely some excellent plays there. I certainly think if I'd been out there and I'd played that game like SA just did, I would certainly be holding my head high and congratulating each and every one of my teammates on a job well done. I think there were some excellent plays in that one. Yeah, and I guess they're going to be excited for next year and trying to do some more recruiting and bring back a bigger, better team.
Certainly. Well, that's going to wrap us up here for the third place women's playoff. CJ, thank you very much for joining me. You've done an excellent job. So
thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
No stress at all. Well, coming up in about half an hour's time, we've got the South Australian men walking behind us right now. They are about to take on the Victorian men vying for the 2025 Men's Championship. For now, Lachlan Williams and CJ McGowan signing off.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yep, sure. Oh, that's no sound on the mic. I'm just going to hold it. Thank you all so much for having us in your national championship. This has been so much fun. I think all of us have had time, and playing you guys has been an absolute blast. So thank you again for having us. And, yeah, keep on growing the sport here. It's been so cool to see you guys come along and your national players play in this tournament too. So thank you all so much. Your MVP for today goes to number 24, Casey.
Thank you.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't shake your hand.
Kinna crew, thank you very much for coming a very long way to play some games. It's been fantastic having you here the whole week. Please come back. Say again? SA, fantastic finish to the week. That was a great game, very well played. I can see the improvement week by week. It's been fantastic, and just to finish with that game, awesome job. But Kinna crew, best on ground today, number 17, Mackenzie.